Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy III. This is Iso, as always, and we're still in the cave. There's just a few more random battles, not much else until we get to the end of this section of the game. And what I'm basically going to do is take the sprint shoes off them at all times because, well, they're just useful all around in the maps that they work on. Unfortunately, they don't work on the world map. Hey, it's that nameless guy, except I guess now he has a name. Arvis. Interesting. Towns neutral. Really? They seemed pretty against us the last time we tried to come through here. Oh well. I love how they have a lack of sprites, so they have to use a sprite that wasn't meant for something to describe an action. It's always fun to watch. That Esper is going to save us or kill us. Fun way of thinking about it. And that's Terra, Ben, and Edgar's side of it. Now, keep in mind you do not have to ever do these in any sort of an order. You can go whoever you want first. I just chose to do Terra, Edgar, and Bannon's because, well, it's the easiest one and I just wanted to get out of the road. Now, next up is Sabin's path. Apparently he got washed down the stream and just barely missed the ocean. And we get a random battle. And here's the merchant. He doesn't really have much, but if you're in need of a few extra tents, which you always are, and shurikens, which I don't think we've had a chance to get before, this is a great time to pick them up. They're cheap, and they're efficient. So what we want to do first is give Sabin the sprint shoes again. And here's Shadow. We're going to get him to join our party. What he means when he says that, though, is that if I may take off at any time, literally means that. There's a random chance when you're in a non-gimmick battle that after the end of it, he'll just leave your party. There are a few areas that are exceptions, but you understand. Now, I'm just going to show you Shadow's ability, the throw command. Any weapon you have in your inventory you can throw, but obviously once you've thrown it, you can't use it again. Shadow also has another ability that when it gets hit, if that wing icon or whatever it is comes up, you can actually get a counterattack through Shadow's Dog Interceptor. Moving on though, that's basically Shadow in a nutshell. Pretty useful command, pretty good character. And here we are in the Imperial camp. So let's just watch what happens for a little bit. I wonder, what do you think? I mean, I just don't know where. We're not really given much about the entire point of these resistance. And, like, we don't find out why they're here, really. Is the Empire just a group of, like, I guess a country that wants to take over the world? I don't know. Well, let's find out. Who's this General Leo they're talking about? Didn't we hear about him before somewhere? Oh well. Storm Doma Castle. Okay. That's an interesting sprite to choose for the guards of Doma Castle. I guess they wanted it to be different. I don't know. So you're going to attack by climbing up the wall and fall. I understand that there's a lack of sprites, but that still doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But at least we get someone really cool. Our next party member. With his own catchy theme music. Oh yeah. retainer to his family's liege with courage of 100 men. We're going to call him Cyan. Okay, so if we kill their commander, we win. But they have all those other soldiers. Aren't they gonna get in our way? Apparently not. Okay. I have no problem with this whatsoever. I mean, really. Cyan is the next character we're going to get. He has an ability called Sword Tech. Basically, he has a nice little meter as you saw, and the farther it gets charged, the better attacks happen. You get more of the Sword Techs as you level up. And Cyan also is unique as he can only carry, I guess it's the katanas or specific swordsman swords that he uses, a specific group, and Cyan's the only character in the game that can use them. Alright then, so I guess, we're gonna kill the commander, but instead of taking on everyone else, we're just gonna... Okay then. Back to Shadow's group. As you can see these random people here, if you do get into any sort of a contact with them, whether it's that soldier, or as you can see the dog, it does generate a random battle, so there's no point. Basically, if you kick it, you can't hide, so you'll get caught. If you leave it, you can't open it. But if you hit it, you get this nice little sequence, and you get to pick up the item inside of it. A free star pendant. Nice. Alright then. Hiding again. So that's General Leo. No way. Leo actually has basic intelligence. I'm actually surprised. I mean, so far everyone else we've seen has been a giant blockhead, pretty much. Let's run into Irish. Let's get kicked out real hard, real fast. I mean, yeah. A pigeon from Gestall. Okay. So he's going to leave. Great. But he was the coolest character. Oh, well, moving on. Yeah, he could be our friend. If he wasn't already. Now, there are hacks of the game where you can play as General Leo, which are pretty cool because he does have a pretty unique ability that we'll see quite a bit later. We can't get to see it right now, seeing as how, well, we don't get the control him and he's on the bad guys team. So Kefka's the one who wants to do drastic measures, and Leo didn't see us there. That's a pretty good hiding spot. And Kefka wants to poison people. Doesn't he just seem like the stereotypical evil bastard? I think he does. So now we choose to show ourselves. And we get a nice little gimmick battle. Basically hit him once, and he'll have a nice little bit of text. Kefka, wait! Wait, he says. Do I look like a waiter? You know, I bet in the original Japanese version of the game that joke's a lot funnier. It just doesn't seem like a joke someone would say nowadays. Or even back when the game was made. But yes, there's another battle exactly like it again. And it doesn't matter who hits him, just hit him, and then you get to see a sprite battle again. I'm not sure why he keeps running away, but okay then. And yeah, this is just a little fight here with a few soldiers. It's not hard. Wait, how did Kefka get over there? Okay. Purple power? No, no. Purple poison power, maybe. But the water we just saw in the corner was blue. Yes, as the water looks off. Is everyone going to drink it at once or something after it got poisoned? Looks like it. I don't know how else to say it. But how else could... Is everyone dying? Did everyone drink the water at the same time? Don't eat the yellow snow, don't drink the purple water. Okay then. I love how it doesn't really explain how the poison works. I'm not sure if it was a different kind of sabotage in the original translation. It's just weird, but at least we get some cool music. And unfortunately, we lose control of our character again. Can't go anywhere else, but the king is dying. It would not be a Final Fantasy if a semi-important, nameless character did not die. And that's why I love these games. Go to your family. Aw, Cyan's family drink the purple water too. I know you can't see it, viewers, but I am facepalming right now. I mean, did everyone just drink the purple water at the same time? Oh my god, it's purple water. It's purple water! And apparently his wife drank it too? You know, entire countries could be toppled by doing this. Just convince everyone to drink water at the same time, shortly after you poisoned it. Dear me. Sometimes, you know, when you look more closely at these translations, they do seem pretty off. And unfortunately, we can't get the chest. Don't worry, we will be able to get it later. Wait, so now he's a warrior? I guess now we're seeing it from our point of view instead? I have no clue. Regardless, we can help him, and that's what we're going to do. We don't get to control Cyan at this time, but it really won't matter. As you can see, any one of your character's attacks can pretty much one-shot them. Good thing is you're at least getting gold from this still. Now, there's something funny to note as well. If you stay in the way, you do get knocked out. And apparently, he didn't mean to do that. Okay. Let's get into combat again and attack. Yes, it's pretty much the same battle of 3 grunts again and again and again. It's nothing really important. But I guess it's there for the story purposes. They want to get you involved into the story. Supposed to be something like Dynasty Warriors and the game just didn't show it properly? I don't know. And here we are. The counterattack's Wild Fang. It does an amazing 1254 in damage. Oh yes, keeping Shadow for gimmicks is pretty worth it actually. Kind sir. Yes, Cyan uses an interesting form of ye olde English. Wait, so... Okay, then I guess we're gonna go into match attacks. I just love how Shadow finds the random spare one. That word's such a pain in the... Yup. Okay, Cyan, let's go. I'm on a rampage! Let's take them all out! Oh yeah. So that's about it for today. Next time we'll continue with the match attacks. Next time. They're just like the old ones. Cool. Well, that's all for today. See you next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy III. Zyzo signing out.